she asked, deftly changing the subject and setting his dinner on the bar in front of him on top of a red and white checkered cloth placemat. It didn't get by Ezra that no one else got that treatment. I don't think so. The sky is clear, so that should really drop the temps, though. I'd say at least 10 below. He picked up a waffle fry and took a bite before adding some salt and going on. Long-range forecast is more of the same. Cold, but no snow yet. I get to leave the plow in the heated garage for a few more days, and it gives me a chance to make sure all the walkways are cleared. Ezra did odd jobs around the small town. Not just plowing in the winter, but maintaining the necessary generators and furnaces. He fixed plumbing and some electrical. He was a decent auto mechanic, and in the summer, he mowed lawns too if needed. The population status on the entrance billboard was a joke. They really only had 207 full-time residents in the entire township, and not all of those stayed the entire winter. It just got too cold for most. Too damn cold. Still, he stayed busy, and being the mayor, because no one else wanted the job, was mostly only a title with little compensation. The other side jobs are what paid his few personal bills. He enjoyed his minimalist lifestyle. The busiest time of the year was midwinter, when people came to take their pictures next to the town entrance sign to prove hell froze over. Only the residents knew that Ezra poured water over the sign whenever needed to keep the icicles fresh and real, and chipping away those that obscured the sign too much. Ezra washed down a bite of his burger with more well-chilled beer. "This is your first winter here. How are your bookings coming along? Any problems?" With only 10 rooms to rent out, a 50% capacity would look good but not be good. Of course, I had been advised by the previous owners that things really didn't pick up until closer to the holidays. Don't give up yet. People don't always stay. They drive in, get their pictures, have lunch or dinner, and drive back home. The food and drink trade should make up for slow room rentals. Ezra tried to encourage her. Then it occurred to him what she'd said. 10 rooms? There's 12 rooms in the motel, isn't there? 6 up and 6 down? Well, there were 12, Kate agreed, until I took the 2 adjoining rooms closest to the bar on the lower level as my quarters. One room, of course, is my bedroom. The other one, I had the regular furniture removed and turned it into a living room of sorts, a place to relax when I get some rare time off. Since I'm on call 24/7, it made sense to live here too. So there are 6 up and 4 down, and I know that limits the handicapped access to those lower 4 rooms, but it is what it is. And truthfully, the one over my rooms, I rent out only if the others are full. I figure if the weather is really bad, Jerry and Carl might need a place to stay, and having a cook is more important to me than a few bucks. Ezra eyed her with new appreciation. All that made a great deal of sense, business-wise, and all of it he understood. He had sleeping quarters at the county building where the plow was kept. There were times he started plowing to the county line at 3 a.m. I saw a couple of cars in the back parking lot. Are they overnight guests? Yes, come to do some ice skating on Lake Osage. You know, the big pond out back? I think they're here mostly for the peace and quiet. Kate snickered. At breakfast this morning, I heard one of the women talking to their kids on the phone. This is their anniversary weekend, and the kids are with her mother. They're leaving in the morning. Well, it definitely is quiet right now. I've been meaning to ask, are you doing a Thanksgiving buffet this year? Josie always did, and it was well attended, Ezra commented. Of course. In fact, I've already got a dozen turkeys in the freezer. I know I won't need that many for Thanksgiving, but I've been working on the weekly specials, and turkey's always a good one. She leaned on the bar and stared into Ezra's dark blue eyes, wondering what she needed to do to get his attention. What will your new menu look like? He sipped at his beer to hide his grin. He knew she was hitting on him, and glanced away. She sighed as he turned his eyes from hers and back to his meal. I'm trying to simplify things. Breakfast, of course, is only for the motel guests.